be able to utilize that move. You know, I'll stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let us all scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Yeah, I was gonna say, look, wait for me! They appear to be unhealthy. Well, the frickin' idiot told us that! Let's look at the water. It looks fresh and clear. How about you drink some there, buddy? Wanna drink some? No? That's what I thought. Guys, rich in color and superbly moist. Not dry nor flaky. Okay. We got a frog here. In fact, it's lethargic. Were you licking the poison frogs, Mr. Frog? Small frog catches ice, strangely lackadaisical. It doesn't seem to bother. Doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. He went and licked the poison frogs. That's the problem. I have discovered the problem. We've been licking poison frogs. Oh, hey, look. What's up? Seen enough? I'll call everyone together. We shall share our discoveries. You're probably sucked up growing all the same thing there without rotation or anything like that. You probably sucked up the nutrients out of the area. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? No. Well, I saw a frog just kind of wander off. He wasn't happy. I agree. The water quality looks to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but all the creatures that live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? Listen. Dude, shut up. Oh, wait. We will need an alchemist to know for certain. Hey, I got alchemy skills. I can do it. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. Mr. Super educated know-it-all jerk. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion to celebrate and renewal, so without it, the Hanyu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanyu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival, give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead us to the solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. Like us trading a bag of fleece for a frickin' bottle of 3-year-old mezcal. Right? I failed to see the relation between the festivals and the fields. Let us not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. Go put your nose in a book, frickin' Alpha Node. He used to be a scholar. I don't remember. True. All being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. Yeah. I suppose. Plus, like, we'll probably find something else. And besides, this is Wook Lamott's journey. It is only right we follow her lead. Women power. That's Alizé's position, though, so... Thanks, everyone. Well, her position is, I can do it myself, go away. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. Oh yeah, we found it in the... It was sitting in the thing up on a dock. In the big building to the north. Let's go and see it. Boom, boom. Aaronville's still thinking. There's much less to debate when I'm traveling alone. I'd rather travel alone because then I don't have to talk to people. Maybe if I ride hide. No, this is Endsinger. We probably don't want to ride her mount through the fields. You know, she might curse the land. Did you talk to him? Can't start a fate if you don't talk to the dude. I miss having my spine shatter dive. Well, I feel less animation lock, so... I need my chicken. You know, the one thing I've noticed about the fates here is there's a lot of talking to someone first. And then you go in. Like a lot of the past fates, you usually just went straight into the fight. But I kind of like it a little bit better, but I don't know how the later ones are all going to look either, so... Look, to Calibri. I should look at this. Okay. These guys are in the Glost-fired bank. These ones are Uyu Yub. Where are those areas? Fields of Gold. Uzbekus. Uyu Poga. We can't get to those guys. Oh, Uyu Yub, it's over there. Yub Yub. Yub Yub. That's what the Ewoks say. I mean, we're in the forest, so, you know. Except it's not the same. Hello, Mr. Alpaca Keep. This is Golbez Mount. I love it. Well, this is the float I remember. It does not appear somewhat damaged to you. We should take a closer look. Inspect the festival float. Oh no, not one of these target things. I'm not good at them. That side looks a little broken. One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just isn't the same. This is definitely broken. Yeah, thanks, Alize, for pointing that out. How would they lift the great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Bum, bum, bum. Feather looks a little beat up. Those tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Yeah, they don't look like they've been replaced in a while. Oh no, we're missing an eyeball. Someone has stolen the eye! Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seemed to be missing a gemstone. We're missing an eyeball. Okay. We have 3 portions to fix. Now we got to figure out how to fix them. Well, I think we can agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? Well, we talked to the Hanu. What is going on here? We are admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such poor state. Due to recent storms, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there is no lifting of wings. No, Ihihana. Ihihana? That's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruins. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of the festival leader is mine this year. There's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need a boxia for the missing eye, Uyupio, Uyu Ipo, because I don't think it's Pio, wood for the poles, and feathers from winds chosen to adorn the tails. Okay, no problem. I got this. 2 of these I know. Epoxy is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment. Uyupio, Ipio. I cannot say that word. Wood is essentially for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however, we gotta go beat up a bird. Yay! The winds chosen is the victors of a competition in which contestants see who can blow the feathers the furthest using wind magics. And there's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted in employing such air sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana on doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously. When so much of their stifle the development is nearby plants, they must be potent sources of energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to a poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. Stop the frickin' big words. And if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. My book sense says we may know what to do. Let me go put my nose back in a book. You do that, Alpha Node. We'll be good. Oddly enough, we have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand of such specific materials must have an underlying reason. They increase the ether in the area, and pray continue, Alpha Node. I wager the float is actually a secret weapon for smiting the Hamu's foes. The float also might function as an arcane device. There you go. We're gonna We're gonna go with the completely wrong answer. So it does what? Unleash rays of searing light from the eyes, or some such nonsense? Surely you jest. Yeah, I do. While an intriguing supposition, I arrived at a slightly different conclusion. The boat of Reeves, in fact, is an arcane focus of some kind. Focusing the ethereal energies in the area and making it so that the reeds grow better and everyone has energy. Da-da-da! I figured it out. A focus for what? Oh, Ihani Hani is a harvest festival, isn't it? That means the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if you repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. Yes, my assumption totally. We won't know until we try, but to sound theory, celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Yeah, this guy, I'm used to big words coming out of him, so it doesn't bother me that. Wait. The float? A tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Yeah, well, they probably told you about it and you guys didn't listen. In the beginning, it may well have not been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. When the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have endued their work in ardent hopes for a brighter future. Freaking big word bugger. Go away. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible! I know, you're practically fainting from hunger, but by reviving Ihi Hana, I have no freaking clue what that is. It really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I'll accept your aid nonetheless. I'll introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes. Why? I didn't do it. It wasn't me. He replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alize and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Hanu to gather. Okay, Hanu. To gather via the title of the winds chosen by sharing with them our own reserve of mana. It wasn't me. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Heki Hana. Ihi Hana. I-H-I-H-H-A-N-A. It's okay, I've been stumbling over the words here the whole time. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best as I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. Ninu Hana. I have not introduced myself, have I? My name is Lihu Hana. Oh, he went from Bursk Hana to Lihu Hana. Or whatever it was. Ninu Hana. Nice to meet you, Ninu Hana. And certainly, let's all go together. This is how we solve problems, apparently. We just talk to everybody. And thanks to Wook Lamont, we found ourselves a promising way forward. I got some new shoes. I wonder what manner of shipwright repairs reed-woven boats. Probably a Hanu Hanu. No, these ones are just gonna get decent anyway. Mountain chromite foot gear. Unless I look good. What the heck? I don't like those at all. They got like wings on them. See? Maybe they do help you run fast. I don't like the look of them though. Get out of it. A Finitros leather. I don't even need that stuff. The shipwright's name is FFXIV. Yeah, right. He's a Zabral who once moved to Kozuma Uka a few years ago, but has since mustered our customs to an almost frightening degree. Or mastered, not mustard. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu Hanu greeting. You won't want to offend him right before asking a favor. Yeah, we don't know that yet. A proper Hanu Hanu greeting? Oh, that one! Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head over to Akbekbi. Yeah. To the east here. That one didn't even make any sense. I don't even know what that word is. Stop making up words. No, that's a heavy mana. Yeah, called Simple Crap. Oh, wait. It's called Stop Giving Me Big Words. Gazing at the river. Hey, I know what you mean. The flooding waters were a chilling sight. What did you have to say about the river? Tell me now. Gazing at the river usually sets my mind at ease, but hey, that was up too fast. I'm not going to talk to you guys anymore. This is Akbekbi. Yeah. The village of all. Why didn't you just call it the village of all instead of these really weird names, dude? Those who drift into Kozuma Uka from Tulial and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for FFXIV, he lives here and works in the House of Waters High. Yeah, that's totally like common. At the top of the large tree nearby. Follow me. But I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. Yeah, right. Look, if I could just have all my wind currents and you let me fly, give me all my ether currents and I can fly again, you know, I wouldn't have a problem with your stairs because I could just fly up it. But I will just ride my mount up there and he will ride up the stairs, no problem. Oh, this is almost as bad as going into the mean in the Crystal Tower. We had to go up to the book guy and you always had to climb upstairs because he was at the top. He was on like the 3rd or 4th floor. It was always annoying. Yo, FFXIV.
What do you want with me?
We want you to fix a boat, dude.
Right. A greeting.
Don't screw it up, Wook.
Ohokali.
Ohokali. Did we get it right? Ohokali. Well, I mean, it's almost as good as Lolly-Ho. I wonder if we get this as an emote.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
You got it, dude.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind.
It's better than a closed book.
In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
Well, you guys both had the same first name.
You're Wuklamot.
Yeah, and you're Uvu.
Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wukavu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
Don't jump.
Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not. Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
I kind of like his hairstyle.
How prompt.
That's Kryle.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float.
I was
It's
close.
magic,
Ihihana.
And we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone?
Except I definitely could not say that wood. Abokiksa.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials.
What if I got him for you?
My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
10 days?
Wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
Yeah.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey?
Okay, how about the warrior light?
A gross violation of social protocol.
Gross violation of social protocol. I would have just said, okay, it's over here.
I told you not to worry about such things.
Yeah, she's not going to take your head off.
I shan't worry a whit. What's with your Hanu friend there?
He's in charge of the party this year.
Festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
No, the bookworm figured it out.
Well, maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo.
Uyu Ipo?
We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Yeah, thanks for throwing me more big words. Yeah, send the two shortest people.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
Okay, the big guy's gonna take us there. We can get piggyback rides.
That should save us some time.
All right then, let's get moving.
Hey, you, the two shortest people. How about you guys go and get some stone, and you, the tall person, go gets the wood. And then the Momoja was like spy on us because he's too stupid to know what to do.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress. Ihihana you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Yes, and you're a complete moron, so don't worry. Alright, the sharp people are ready to go. Cave Kikitola is southwest of Okhana. Oh, I was over there earlier. You can return to the village first, then head there on foot. Or, I have this thing, it's called a mount. Takes me all over the place. Wait, I really actually have to go back to the village first? Caves are like down here. You bastard. See, these are stinky shells. And you gotta wash them to make them not stinky. Or in my case, I just kill them. Come on, monkey, let's go faster. Ooh. We could ask the weather person. A wise woman once said that she does not pay heed to the skies will not surely get wet. Sound advice if you ask me. What would you like to hear about the skies this fine day? Well, you can see all the areas when you talk to these guys. Fair skies to fair skies. Oh, Yaktel's going cloudy. This is Rubicante's mount. Maybe he'd help us clean up the area. He had a whole lot of ether. Kryl, what are you doing, Kryl? Kryl, are you feeling okay? Southwest of here, was it? Let us be on our way. I don't think Kryl feels okay. I should see. There's gathering nodes around here. And check for them when I was running around the map earlier. It's a rhino beetle. We need to kill that guy. Ooh, look at this. This is probably a B rank. The Slammer. This guy put you in the Slammer. Throw you in jail if you're not nice. Oh, it's just a blue mage. It's like, where did the marble come from? I didn't see them here before. Cave Kikitola, as promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident. I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot rare aboxia. Abokix by its green hue glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. Yeah, okay, dude. I'll help scour inside the cave then. You take the west. I'll take the east. Fine. Be that way. Wait a minute, I'm gonna go around the backside? Oh wait, no. We'll go in through the inside. eye-catching glimmer. Just like reflecting on the water. And a freaking fish boy that wants to die. Look, it's the eel toe mount. I picked over the ground near the entrance, but found nothing. Do you have better luck inside? Did you have better luck inside the cave? I found this really weird-looking rock. Yes, that is a Boxkia. Along with Kryle's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. Wait a minute. How many did Kryle contribute? The stones you've brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader for this year. Here's Ihihihana. Yeah. When the big storm hit, he didn't survive. Fell to me to carry on in his stead. That's why you agreed to book Lamotte's request, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it, for myself and for my friends. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall have a splendid uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return and deliver Abokitsa to Wook Ivu's waiting hands. There's been a Pictomancer here. Sorry, birds. I gotta go over here and play with whatever. Oh, more of these guys. The barnacle was late. Oh, we're swimming. But younglings, I'm a full-grown adult Lalafell. Let me tell you that. So is Kryle. Kryle's probably about the same age as your Warrior of Light. I don't know what her age is. I don't think they actually tell you. They might. It's probably in the wiki somewhere. In fact, I am max height. I'm as tall as you can get. which isn't very tall. It's just barely bigger than the min height. Oh, it's on the other side of the river. I'm gonna have to swim over there. Not kids. I really hate it because there's a streamer I do enjoy and his content creation and stuff. But he keeps calling himself a mad baby, and I'm like, you're not a baby. You're a freaking grown-ass adult. Oh, I did this one earlier. We get to beat up birdies. I know, but it's like calling someone with dwarfism a kid. They're not kids. They get very mad about it. I really actually don't like people calling Lalas that. It really bugs me. I'm not a giant goat. I'm just max height. I'm not even max height anymore. Just a little above average height. There's lots of people doing fates today. There's a lot more people in the areas. Hey, I made it up to rank 2. Good. That means I should have new stuff at the gemstone trader. Usually means I get the... I should be able to get right mount speed for this area, which is very useful. Because it makes my alligator go faster. We just got back ourselves. Did you find the stones we need? Yes. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we've collected some suitable logs of Uyu Ipu. I think that's what he said. Ipu or Ipo. Something like that. What about the Abokissa? Here's your kiss. Yes, these are excellent samples. A good quality, too. At this stage, you've likely surmised that the lifting wings encourages the crops to grow. But not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now, let's get to the work crafting these pieces for the float. I could use an assistant first in arcane arts to enhance the Uyu Ipo's conductivity. Kryl, get your butt over here. Then I'll be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Okhanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Okay. You can talk to the gemstone trader anyway. Gemstone trader, where are you? You're over here. Let's see what new things we've... Alright. Got people just sitting around in their cars in the middle of this village. Aha, yes, the riding map. This swamp monk eyes, hammerhead crocodile skin, poison frog secretions, and lesser Apelion's shells. Now I can go faster. Oh yes, this mount speed pickup is so worth it. Gathering the Uyu Ippo was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wook Evo criticized everything I did. Then he suddenly yelled, "I've spoken ill of the third promise and must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into an Uyu Ippo tree. I love this guy. He's great. I like Wook Uvu. I told him not to worry about it again. And it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least we've seen the poles and the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Oh look, we get... That's crappy. Ochu green. I think this one's not too bad. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. You can put me in a cutscene. Over there, by the float. Isn't that the third promise? Then the rumors are true. She's trying to complete the feat of Reeds by reviving Ihihana. Yeah. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops. But does she honestly believe that that'll be enough to save our harvest? Heck yeah. The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Akhanu altogether. Maybe we asked much of our young claimants. Hey, bird brains! Shut up! Oh, I wouldn't be too quick to count Koana out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds. Something about needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we'll get to see another of his innovations firsthand. That sounds like our Koana. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. Be that as it may, our solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. It took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for Malms. We had to turn ourselves, but it's most difficult as it looks. Poor Enrails twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I'm a gleaner. Magic isn't part of our training. As for us, we brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by Wook Evu. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was a guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised that they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn Servant. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? You silly! Our beloved Ihihana, the lifting of wings is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus do I nominate you, Wook Lamont, as our guest of honor. Huh? Me? I told you, idiot. I like the fact that the Warrior of Light is not the center of the story this time. This boat won't make me seasick, will it? They're all laughing. I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wook Lamont. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float into a slow procession towards Koza na Ukli, where the sacred likeness of Kiksi Ihi is ensconced. Yeah. What I'd like for you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife, so the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. Well, we know you can't pick up the damn boat, so... You expect me to sit until Wook Evu has finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I will stay behind and assist Wook Evu with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke begins at the south of the village and branches to the east. That will lead you across the bridges to the stride of the sun. Then we will see to clearing it end to end. The monsters respawn. Have you guys not noticed that? Hey, not nice, dude. Are you just running around? You guys letting us fight all the monsters while you just run around behind us? Collect stuff? there we go. I like the collect baits, because when you collect stuff, and as soon as you turn in, if it hits the 100 or whatever, these are kind of interesting looking dummies. But then once you finish your turn in, as long as you've turned in enough, you can just leave, and you'll still get credit for it. Because it's still it counts down a 1 minute timer for everyone to finish turning in all their stuff. Well, having the speed just helps. I love having mount speed. As Linuhana said, Kozana nu Akli should be down this way, then off to the east with the path when the path branches. There's something about bridges and the stride of the sun. Anyways, let's split up and get to work. Once you culled all the threats you can find, we'll meet in front of Kixi Ihihi. Ihihihi. Hey look, there's a fate down here too. My BFC's faster! Not losing any weight, but he's faster. Did you take it off by yourself and then ran away? Let's go. Rotation. Didn't have any gap close at that one. I don't have any gap closes. No fates in our area. Dude, you're a Dark Knight. You should be able to destroy this quicker. Wrong area. I don't have that one yet. I love fates. Like some of my favorite things to do in this game. I don't know why. Did you just let me kill your... She just let me kill her mark. That's funny. I don't want to fight my my item for this quest. How about you do it for me? You're big and strong. Ooh, look at a Ochu, or whatever them things are called. Hey, look, there's the U-outs. Still like that name. That's like my favorite name for any one of these guys. Alpha. Oh my word! You killed a couple frogs, Alphanode, huh? Do you feel better about yourself? You frog slayer. What the heck? Why do I get all the hard stuff? West? That's not far. It's a bird statue. Ah, you are a step ahead of us. This must be the likeness of FFXIV. Really? Because we were told to go to the statue of FFXIV. So, probably Alphanode. Thank you, Captain Obvious. The Hanu, deity of the harvest. Even their sacred images are woven with reeds. It reminds me of something I saw in Academia Endor. I was half expecting a flying well. It does kind of remind me of something I saw Academia Andor, but none of them would know about it because, well, that was in Nordbot. And no, the flying well is in the Sea of Clouds. Makes you appreciate how much of their culture revolves around the reed harvest, doesn't it? It's also said that FFXIV was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was brought to Tural by the first Hanu. So it should have been a well. The Hanu migrated from another continent. Then maybe the two do share a common ancestor. Probably because they're both big fat birds. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we get back to Ninu Hanu? He'll want to know that the path is safe for the procession. Yeah, because you guys did jack squat and I did it all. Right, and I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead and tell them we're done here. $150 west. That's where we're going. Meanwhile, in Akhanu, Two-Head Dumbass was causing trouble. Yep.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again? As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again. This is a priceless treasure. And as festival leader, I would die to protect it.
Very well, if that's what you want.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
Everything into that blow.
He's supposed to be stronger than you, remember?
Good. The better for you to understand that gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Or your friends show up and we kick your butt. Hey, look! We're here too.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
But you cannot sense how strong I am.
Calm yourselves, chosen one. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
Lucky for you. Eh.
We're gonna kick his butt at some point, I'm pretty sure. Poke him in the butt.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, third promise. You're not dying, are you?
No.
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes! Yes, we are!
It's my Reaper's 92 skill. My butt obsession? I don't have a butt obsession. You kick people's butt, you poke them in the butt, and you make them go away. That's what you do. I'm glad we kept the float out of Wakal Jaja's clutches, but gods, he brushed me aside like I was a bothersome gnat. Thank you for coming to our rescue. Plus, like, if you stick up his butt, maybe you find the other one up there and pull it out. I tried to protect the float, but against that two-headed, I may as well not been there at all. Nonsense! You stood your ground and brought us the time we needed to make it back. You are incredibly brave. I'm gonna pick up that one. I need to look at that color. Ooh, need repairs. Let's see. I don't dye my pants normally. Okay, that's at least a good color. I probably wouldn't use it, but it's at least a good looking color. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it should be courtesy to inform the villagers that Ihihana will be held after all. Go forth, and do not forget your greeting. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oh, Kali! See? I remember. I really kind of want that as an emote. Oh, great. Now we're... I'm surprised. Oh, no. It's starting to fill up. Never mind. I'm going to say, I'm surprised Say Chat is not full of Oh, Kali. But it is. Say. Oh, Kali. I sure hope we do get this as an emote. It's so cool. Thank you for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repair should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? What to do? Attend the festival, idiot. I mean, work on your repairs. Totally. Oh, Kali. The festival is about to begin. What do you say? What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my day away. Give me a moment to get ready. Great, you gotta go put your makeup on? I mean, you're already a colorful bird. I don't think you really need that. Oh, Kali! Is that all you got, dude? What? The float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be glad to know that Ihihana was soon underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with the celebration, not let their loss deter us from it. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. Weirdos with their cars. Just driving all over the place. Keep your cars on the road. Not my feet. The Hanu were pleased to hear their festival is going ahead, I imagine. Yeah, one even stopped working for it. That is well. Once your friends return, the lifting of the wings can begin at last. I think it's winds, not wings. I keep saying it wrong. These guys will also have a society quest, so we'll have something cool out of them.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Even the guy with 2 fishing poles.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
What is wings? I was right.
Off we go.
That tooth smile, that anxious smile she has is always so funny.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest, but this is not its only meaning.
Oh, do tell more.
An exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Oh,
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her!
I bet you her dad was very hard to carry. Probably needed, like, lots of guys to do that one.
Ready and...
What the heck?
I could get used to this.
What is up with the way that they're walking? Everyone else is like, oh, hey, party. We gotta go join the party. Screw work.
Empty belly stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
I like this dance better than the Vanu Vanu's dance.
We've enough bearers now! Onwards to Kozaduaki!
Oh, it's grumpy and it says to save time, let's just assume I'm right. Oh, wait, no, not I'm right. Let's just assume I know everything.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Oh. Whoa. They're glowing. Wook's glowing. Everybody's glowing. We're all using the same drugs. Actually, it's our ethereal flow.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy.
Which will then draw it into the statue, and the statue disperses it in the ground. And that's how come they have plentiful harvests. Sharing the life force with everyone.
Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Exactly. And spreading the life energy around everyone invigorates the land itself, and will also work to invigorate the people. See? Now they're special reads. They're on drugs. What the? Okay. That is definitely some good drugs.
It worked.
Like a literal charm.
float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brothers have swept up festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns on the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight you've accomplished. Wait, they look like they went back. This side of the field did not get the boost.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
Where does that leave us with the feet?
You've got nothing to fear on that account.
And Sanu!
The situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper. We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
Kona!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
What did you do, dude? Oh, you made an elixir. It does the same thing, brings in life force.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
Yeah, but we put the life energies there first.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
I look like I want to kick him in the butt. Kick out his kneecaps.
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology.
I don't think she's opposed to it.
Appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
I don't have things like that. I barely come up with stuff to keep me entertained for a week.
You always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamat. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu. I like you even more now than I did before.
Yeah, I know you said that, but like, I don't know how to entertain someone. Barely entertain myself.
Who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
It's 2 for us. As far as we know, everyone else only has 1, but it's hard to tell.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
See, I think she would keep both her brothers on. She'll become the next Dawn servant or whatever it is. But she'll keep her, the first on, to lead the military, because she'll see how important he is to, you know, helping keep the peace. And then she'll also keep Kona around because of his inventions are helping them advance further. Because both of them have good ideas, but I think the way that, and then she'll see everything in the way it should be, the way that her father sees it, and the 3 of them will work together. That's my prediction.
The third promise? You must join us for Ikihana next season. As Dawn servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
Because, see, she's learning about each of the individual societies and cultures, which makes her a better leader. But the 2 of them aren't learning about the other groups. They're not spending the time in and among them to learn, you know, what makes them, what her father learned when he traveled, so.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
This dude's gonna get, like, thrown off a cliff, or we're gonna fight him and kick his butt. Kick the crap out of him or something like that. My journey has just started, and already I've met so many wonderful people. Wook Ivu, for one. He's a bit eccentric, but everyone could stand to be as respectful to other cultures as he is. And Linuhana. It warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through the Ihihana, and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet on the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Zabrelevti. We're gonna go back and get some tacos. No, we gotta go talk to the dude that's mooching on our tacos. Oh wait, we gotta go over to Reaper. Because we need to do the 2 quests here. Well, there's the dude that's been eating all our tacos. Ayuna Hana wishes to share Okhanu's customs with its new visitors. You're Wiklamat's companions, aren't you? Kixi Ihi smiles upon me. I had hoped for the great bird would guide one of the villagers' saviors to me. You see, the time has come for us to make our customary offerings to Kixi Ihi. The ceremony we hold dear. I would invite you to participate as an honored guest. Okay, you got it. You will join us then? Oh, that makes me so happy. My feathers are standing up straight. The traditional offering is fruit that grows to the southwest, and they must be so ripe that they fall into the earth. Gather 3 and deliver them to Lunuhali at the shrine. Okay. We gotta find this other bird brain. One wants us to collect fruit. What's this other dude want us to get? Has someone seen a bird brain with purple on his head? Oh, Kali, Chaos Fire. Of course I know your name. Who isn't familiar with Wuklamat's companion? Not to mention, your friends can't seem to go a moment without mentioning you. Haha. I am Lanu Hanu. I have the honor of being the Wind's Chosen. It's my feathers that adorn the festival float. I feel the wind has guided me to you for a reason. As a visitor to our village who has fast become an honored friend, I would offer you a chance to strengthen our bonds. Perhaps you're familiar with the Landsguard. It's customary among the Wind's Chosen to save their molted feathers and present them to these brave protectors as a gift every few years. At this very moment, one of our number is making their way to Akhanu to receive our offering. There's much more in it just simple delivery. I think you'd be interested in taking part. It would deepen your understanding of our ways, and perhaps you and this member of Landsguard will become fast friends. We'll start with a small task if you're willing. Nahan Shi, okay, whatever, is the name of our guest, and he was due to arrive some time ago. I fear he could be lost. Could you search the road for him? I'll stay behind in case he arrives here after all. Let's go, Froggy. Oh, man. It's probably already on the way. I have to get it later. I need one. Because I have a boost right now. Oh, look. There's our Landsguard. Yo, dude, did you get lost? You're looking for me. You're not a Hanu unless you're molting something awful. Excuse me, I am smaller than you. No, the Hanu sent me to find you, doofus. Ah, so that's the way of it. Well, now that you found me, I suppose I better get on with it. Sorry for my lack of enthusiasm. I joined the Landsguard hoping I could bust some skulls slaughtering some beasts, you know. Use these muscles of mine. But as for my first assignment, I'm lugging crates of supplies around. It's not exactly what I had in mind. That's on 90. Hey, I suppose complaining won't get this done any faster. Let's go meet this Lanu Hanu then. Yeah, first I need to look at this beastie. Probably have to beat him up. Oh man, this guy's cool looking. I want this mount. It's like my troll. Wow, this guy looks cool. Let me beat the crap out of him. You found him. Now we can begin. Before the gift of feathers is to be bestowed, there are proper steps that must be taken. First, I bid the warmest of welcomes to Nanashi. As the Wind's Chosen, it is my solemn duty to show you what sights our humble village has to offer. As one of the Landsguard, it behooves you to become familiar with all corners of the continent. Yes? Then come with me to the center of Akhanu, where you can behold the entire village at once. Take it all in. This is Akanu. As you can see, our homes are made from wood and reeds, both of which the forest blesses us with in abundance. But nature's blessings are to be treated with care, for dry reeds can easily catch flame, and if they do, we risk setting our entire village alight. Building waterways through Akanu is a way to protect us from such incidents. Both aquatic beasts can tend to travel them as well. But aquatic beasts can travel in wells, and when these beasts become too great in number, we beseech the land guards to cull them. Do you now? I always thought hunting duty was just the way to keep us sharp. While I'm here, I'll make sure nothing troubles your home. All of Akanu will thank you. And now for the reason you came, the feathers of the winds chosen. They're used to adorn the equipment worn by the Landsguard. The design evokes the image of Kiksahihi, the great bird revered by all Hanu. Feathers give it a touch of authenticity that make the soldiers appear all the fiercer. Yeah, you didn't understand the feathers, huh, buddy? Every soldier's outfit is designed according to their profession, and each feather must undergo an elaborate process of dyeing and oiling to make Landsguard's varied needs. So without further ado, let us begin. I first ask you that you come meet me at the gate to the southeast. Oh, fine. I should warn you, I'm not known for my delicate hands. That went about as well as expected. Can you stay behind for a moment, Caspar? I would like to hear your opinion of Nahanshi. He's a warrior. He's not the most motivated person. He doesn't really want to be here or nothing. He doesn't really want to be here. He'd rather be out slaughtering and fighting. I had the same impression. Truth be told, his attitude is the same as every Landsguard troop who comes to receive this gift. And we're meant to fix it. Consider this a rite of passage of sorts. The Landsguard send us troops whose rough edges want for polish, and the task us to set them serve as a whetstone. Over the course of our work, they gain the great insight into the history and meaning behind the exchange of gifts. Soldiers with tangible bonds to their charge will protect it all more staunchly. In recent days, however, even our treasure trove of knowledge hasn't been enough to rouse the spirits of some. But working alongside someone as capable as you, Nahanshi may find the extra motivation he needs. Now then, let us proceed to the southern gate, and while this goes without saying, keep this little conversation between us a secret. This might be the multi-part one that goes into the tribal. No, not tribal. Society quest. Societal quests. What did I do to deserve this? Now I know why my superiors were snickering behind my back as I departed. Hanu might think this bird god is worth all the trouble, but I just wanted to get it over with. Yeah. So I was thinking the other one would break us into the story, but since that one has another part, it usually means that that one is the one that will go to the tribal. But unless this other one goes into another part as well. Because that would kind of baffle me even more. So I don't know. Okay. To Lanu Holly. Were you here? Lanu Holly, where are you? Oh, you're way out there. It's just 545 west. Why'd we change directions all of a sudden? Oh, because I'm going east. Oh, we gotta cross the river. I should be able to see it. Mm, 17 east. There it is. $366 east. $83 east. Probably like right on the edge there. Yep. I knew it. Jump, monkey, jump. Oh, I gotta go upstairs. Oh, look. There's a sightseeing spot here. Oh, hello. To what do I owe this honor? I have to give you these fruits. Ah, Kixie will be most satisfied with these. Today you are more than an honored guest. You're very heart of the ceremony. After your efforts bring Ihihana back to us, Kixie is doubtless overjoyed to see you in this role. The fruit shall bear powerful blessing in deeds. Now you must take the precious offering back whence you come. Deliver the blessed fruit to Hanu, and the ceremony will be complete. Go with haste. Wait a minute. I just brought the fruit to you. And you're telling me to take the fruit to someone else? You birds need to make up your minds. Freaking bird brains. crap, that's a whole lot of them. It's a lot of AoEs. Aggroed onto somebody. Whatever. Just go jump in the river. Go jump in the river, dude. Cool off. Impressive. Yeah, he told me to bring back the fruit. He blessed it though. Yes, I can feel Kixaihi's grace emanating from these. Thus the ceremony is complete. The younger Hanu clamor to participate in this rite, you know. It's said that the fruit offered to the Kixaihi becomes endued with its divine spirit, and all who carry them shall be blessed with great luck. Surely you will be too. Although you've traveled far, I hope you feel enriched by this experience. Go with our gratitude, and may the wings of Kixaihi sweep ill fortune from your path. Okay, so it's just the one that was... Yep, so it's the other guys where we're doing Molten Feathers with... That one is going to be tied to Tribal Quest. I like those awesome looking green dudes. No preference. Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we've already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. We've now won keystones from both the Feet of Reeds and Feet of Gold. Surely this means our approach to the contest was the right one. Ugh. So it is seen. By continuing to retrace Golo Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let us visit the giants next. Like Kryl said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they may know something useful. The home of Yakui is in the upper reaches of Urkpakchao. Unless you're going to scale the cliffs, we're going to have to take the long way around, through Kozumaka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we'll call on the Moblins first, then let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Yeah, why? Oh. Ugh. The flight in Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What will we do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Just be sure you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination. Of course. Who do you take me for? Yeah, someone who gets seasick on a boat. Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. I think we're using dirigibles. Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. Tacos! None of you going in the direction of tacos. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty bad when I took the swing at Akul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of What? Wachumichimeki. Yeah, that's what it is. And a good person I know. Want to come along? I wanted some tacos, but sure. Let's go then. She keeps denying my tacos. First, Akul Jaja steps on our tacos. Then I want to go get some tacos. And you keep telling me no. Ready? The markets of Wachumichi, whatever, are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bevy. Oh, she's going to accompany me. Right, well, let's go on a date. Because I'll take you on a date any day. Might be a little short for you, but we can go on a date. Look. Auntie's Tacos. This is Auntie's Tacos, named for its owner here, the lovely Tisol. If you're after the best tacos in Tulial, this place sits at the top with Zabev tea. Can we get some tacos then? You said that. You say that third promise, but you only ever eat old Bruck Ivu's food. Come by and buy mine for a change. Sorry, Tisol. It's been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop for a bite once the contest is over. Come on down to Auntie's Tacos. We've got the wide range of options from healthy to hearty, plus a variety of salsas to choose from. This is our flagship location, by the way. Or at least it will be when I get around to opening a second branch. Do you have tacos? No. Hey, these guys are eating tacos. Why can't I have a taco? You people denying me my tacos. Alright, Ropley, what you got? My, the third promise. How may I assist you this fine evening? I need my axe fixed. Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Tyrell's most prestigious gathering of artisans, and ask this question, 'tis child play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Don't tell her about alpacas, she doesn't like them. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Chaosfire, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have reason to visit whatever, sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Chaosfire. Oh, by the way, I do crafting and stuff, so you can teach me that crap. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. Yeah, who are you? I've seen this man somewhere before. He's been following us. Oh, he's on the boat. Isn't he the one that got fired and came here to look for a new job? A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke to him too. Panjin Tang. Yes, that's his name. That was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? I got fired and I am looking for a job. That is to say... Oh my word. Panjin Tang. And we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by Link Pearl if you find him first. See, we got script exchange here. So this is definitely where... Beg your pardon, sir, but house rules stipulate that I serve only those with prior approval. Okay, fine. Be a jerk. Maybe I don't want to exchange scripts with you. Actually, I really don't need to right now, but... These things are addictive. Can I have your taco? Ah, been waiting my whole life to sip on this. The one's eating a taco and the other one's drinking something. Bastards won't share. This should open up the I can't call it Studium because it's not the Studium and it's not the Crystarium deliveries. It's whatever the new place's deliveries are. Let's see if it'll tell me in here. Not custom deliveries. Nope, not societal. Ah, it's not on my list yet. Hey, is anyone seeing a weird looking dude around here? I'm looking for a weird dude. Do you by chance have any tacos for me? I'm gonna order some tacos. Listen, buddy. The last time I got your tacos, some big monkey stepped on them. Take that. What was that for? Feels good, doesn't it? Don't it? Yeah. I'm soaked. You're standing in the water. while you both run fast. You're standing in the water and complaining about people splashing you. That's like having a snowball fight and complaining about it getting hit by snowballs. You were conversing with Master Ropley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship. Listen, dude, stop being a loser. You found him. Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? I'm a failure. I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. You got fired and you came here for work, if I remember right. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. Sigh, you are too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you the morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tulial, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jeweler maker in all of Ul'dah. Ishtami's Aesthetics. Yeah, we know him. That's where I think that's where you pick up not jeweler, goldsmith. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and all the veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find fresh beginnings on new shores, yet as you witness, I lacked the courage to even approach the potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Well, just go jump in the sea. All right then. You offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Yes, every day. Well, when you put it that way, yeah, every day. Not me. I'm Wuklamat, third promise of Tulial. Daughter of the Dawn servant. Oh, of course, you remember the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Nope, I make high-quality crap all the time. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Well, I probably need some new accessories. Can you make them for me? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of the clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be a great goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft, as he did. Well, then pick up your butt pieces and take your butt back over to Ropley and get a dang job, dude. Perhaps I will get this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. Yeah, if you don't feel good about yourself, you'll never be happy with your dang job, dude. Want to see some of my goldsmith work? I'm probably wearing it. What is truly important? Yeah, look, it's not measuring up to your siblings. Look, where are you? Oh, sorry, Chaos Fire. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see that Fungentine is giving himself another chance. I can't help but wonder if Fungentine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Ropley. Do anything else? Oh, I do. At least I had that die already. A finiture slug. Oh, it's mezcal marinated steak. That vit. Try to sell this. 18, 15. I wonder if people are actually buying it. Oh, people are actually buying it. Lurker seems a changed man. I'm not sure even if it is the same man. Oh, we're gonna talk to Fungentine. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. It was in my pocket. I drank some mezcal and then came talk to Ropley. I accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fungentine, and I'm a goldsmith from Uda in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in not gonna say it. If you will have me, I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it all was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Watch, can't say it, is always I'm just going to call it watch. There's always a new need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Since it's night, you better get some sleep real quick. Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. And the bottle of mezcal. Oh, wait, we didn't buy that for you. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much-needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me in the entrance of White High Tide Harbor. Uh-oh. He's a boat. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of the watch artisan. Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fungintane. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. Maybe punch you a couple times. As for us, we should head to the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Aaronville waiting. She ran off and left me there. Still not unlocked. Wait for me, Wook. Wait for me. You left me behind. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? It's a boat. Look there. That is my big plan. The heck? But what is that? It kind of looks like a weird. Oh, it's a pun. It's a pun. Pun nut. It's a nut. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. First alpacas, now panutis. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. Hey Mad, how's it going? She doesn't look happy. But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat? Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? I've been pretty good, actually. Well, yesterday I was super tired, but... Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozma Uka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Tural now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remained. Yeah, it's going to take us into a dungeon. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. Look, if Alpha Node's the only option I have for healer, we're not doing this on trust. You said you borrowed one, yet there appears to be several on the water. Kona. Hey, is he going to be with our trust? Namati. Traveling upriver, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you've managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends it's been, well, not that long. Thancred, you cheater. And you brought Shakespeare and your husband in the park. Thancred, Urianger, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction to these two gentlemen. Well, okay, no wonder he was able to craft the dang potion so quickly. Frickin' Urianger did it for him. The second promise has specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thancred cannot use the arcane arts. That's why he carries you around with him. Because he can't manipulate ether anymore. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. Well, he can't. He's got massive survival skills at least. My own studies concentrated on technology, which our people could rarely use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. So you didn't even make that potion. Urianger did it. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tulial spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever as we have striven to preserve... I can't even say that word. Preserve peace. Where is our place? If not here and now. On the wrong team. If Eustola shows up working for the first, I'm going to be really mad. We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before accepting the endeavor. He's ever more opaque than Urianger at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kona and Waklamut are vying for the throne. As Koana's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We'll kick your butt if we have to. We're sworn to do all in our power to win the contest for Koana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. Do you know how many times I've kicked your butt? You two should just turn around and go back home. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. I'll kick your butt again, Thancred. Done it before. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then others will be doing the same. I'd rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true, I can't stand boats. But I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. I would have rather had Urianger as my freaking healer. I'm stuck with Alphanode, we're in trouble. Leave the handling of punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. Or kick their butts. Beat them into submission. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my Pictomancy to the proof. And I'll take any chance to show you if I can hold my own on the battlefield. And Kryl will stand on guard with Chaos Fire. Alright, sounds good, Valkyrie. I'll keep Erenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphanode. You just said you're slow, Alphanode. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. And I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. So I really want to do the trust with Wook, but I don't want it. Well, maybe I just go as a healer, but that should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. It should only be in like a 91 or 92 dungeon, so... Oh, cool Jaja. Let the hunt begin. Ihuyak Katamu, now accessible. I'm gonna look and see what this, like, I think I'll do the dungeon and then do the so she can heal her DPS, she can tank her DPS. Trial is just DPS. I kind of want to do I don't want idiot to that, or I can see what the queue time is. Let me see. Oh, not with NPCs. Other players. Let's see what the queue time is. 20 minutes as a... Yeah. We're not going to wait 20 minutes. I'm impatient. I want to see the dungeon, though. So, we're going to go this way. And I'm going to heal it. Oh, that sounds good. It's like, especially since... you got that long drive and stuff, so... Here we go. Our punity is going fast. Oh no, that's the other idiots. What do they have in their boat? We just have a big open space. Mush, we gotta beat them. We need to get ahead of them, Aaronville. Go faster. So, this is the dungeon that was initially done for the Mediator. And they this is the one that caused a bunch of hullabaloo. Everyone just following me around. We have company. Kyle, I need you to do more damage. Book don't stand in the AoE. See, the problem is, when you do truss, I don't have a problem with truss. The problem is that they're only designed as single target. And so, when you're only single targeting enemies, that also means the healer only single targets heals. And so I don't like, for some reason, Urianje's AI design actually heals better than alpha nodes for some reason. But I could never figure that one out. Probably because Alpha Node's AI started out as a DPS in the 80s. And so when in the 70s, when we were in Shadowbringers, he was still a DPS. And then when we reached Endwalker, he switched to we switched over to the Sage. And so he became a Sage. And therefore they had to change his AI. And I think that's what caused the healing issue with is what actually caused the healing issue for Alpha Node. He broke our boats. They're flashing red. We won't be able to get anywhere until I make repairs, okay? Are we getting off the boat? Wait. Why are we fighting our own punity? Wait, Alpha Node is a DPS as his Sage is his DPS. Just notice that. It's sucking everything in. Oh, we gotta get under this guy. Crap, I took a step. See, the fun thing is, I can do these dungeons with trust and figure them out on my own. I know people that would run trust dungeons. Okay, who's bringing their crap next to me? I've always been able to figure it, but I know people that actually use the truss so that they can learn how to actually do a dungeon. Oh crap, I took a stack. Well, I could have used my my gap close at that point. It's pretty easy, boss. Okay, I have Conal AoE. There we go. That's pretty good. Goggles of casting. 650 gear, I think. Or 660 now. Yeah, it's this one is always this dungeon's gear is always equal, pretty much equal to what you currently have. Bracelet of Fending is bloody. Wait, we actually get to climb the ladder? Cool. Never climbed ladders in this game. Oh look, there's Kona. Excuse me, Thancred. What a jerk. We're not friends anymore, Thancred. You can't be my friend. Bending. Hold my glare for. Look, I need you to stop getting punched. Although you're the tank, so it's not an option. Up the ladder again. Hope I didn't do. Alpha Note, are you climbing on top of me? Jerk. Oh, and Krala was on top of me too. What the heck is that thing? That's drowsy. He must be tired. Hey! Kyle did an LB. Good job, Kyle. We're proud of you. Okay, I was pointing that way, and that way. Which means that's the direction that those will strike. Yep. Holy cow, these things are growing. Oh, he's gonna sneeze. Yeah, the other problem with doing freaking stuff with the truss. They stop attacking. They're gonna spit on us. Gross. Oh, I got some sort of thing marking me. Look, take your thing out of the area. Show him what? I'll show you. Oh, it seems like he dropped more of them this time. Oh, same four. Alright, so we got one going that way, one going that way, one going that way, and one coming this way. So it's probably around here somewhere. Oops, I almost did it. There, like, safe spot will be like right here. Ha! I knew it. Bottoms offending. Offending. Those are offending bottoms. I don't need tank crap. I don't know about the caster crap. No, because it's a caster weapon, isn't it? There's an accessory. Head. I may need caster head. I don't know where my caster's at, really. Casters and aiming weren't great. I didn't have them geared very well, so better not let Wook die. That would be embarrassing. Uh-oh. Got some sleeping corrals. Oh, nope. They got taken down by some alligators. Very silica. It's not the best for healer, but it'll do. That keep getting that EXP boost. Yeah, take her, Moogle. What are weird? The alligator things? I've been fighting them since, like, at least Shadowbring. No, Stormblood. I don't think they were in Heavensward. They've been around since, like, Stormblood or something like that. What the frick is that thing? That's the final boss. I mean, we're already, like, third of the... Yeah, we've already finished 2 bosses off. Yeah, I mean... We've seen it, like, they've been in game in different forms, so... Oh, we got automatons. No, take that. Oh look, a necklace of healing, finally. Something healing. In comparison, what do we compare? Kind of. So Vit is lower. No crit, so I probably don't want to shift off there. Mind is lower. Piety is lower. We don't want that. Hey, look! It's time for the boss fight. Oh, he's eating the worm now. Apex Predator. Apollyon. Cryo, please don't stand in stuff. Raid wide. Is he eating the corrals? Eating on the beast is somehow strengthen your wing beats. What, do you just jump better now? I mean, just a little more jumpy. Levin sickle, that's lightning. Holy crap. Yeah, so strengthen his scythe forearms. Ooh, wow, look at those things glow. You got buff. Wind whistle? Don't whistle at the wind. Oof. Razor Zephyr. Alright, one of you two better be LBing here soon. Yay! He's dead. Like it'd be like some sort of bug in like an Elden's Ring or like one of those Dark Souls games. Some sort of boss there. Shoes of healing, which are lower. I'm always tired. I didn't party that much. Like, I was only out till like 10 or so. Oh, they almost look like hers. Might hold on to those. Especially since he doesn't have, like, that Viper doesn't have much. It only went for about 3 hours. I think it was more just the fact that I got up way super early yesterday and did not sleep way much at all.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Unless Aaronville drives along here in a second. Oh, look! Here comes our boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
Yes. See, if we'd had Alize with us, she would have used LB as quickly as she could. And she didn't want to go with us. Like, I hate it as a DPS with Alize. I swear we wouldn't catch up with you. Those cabins you traverse were dug by the Yokhoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavation can be found throughout this region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide. Are we up landing the boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you'll need only look ahead. Yeah, well, she can't look anywhere. She's sick. Sick. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much. Yes, amazing. Now, please let me off. I gotta puke. No more boats. Are you? Oh, you're not all right. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. Alphanode, you did jack squat. There's a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who have ascended the stairs. I guess we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Wook Lamont? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. Everyone has their own weaknesses, Lamont. You just gotta get used to them. Yours just happen to be boats. Wook Lamont. She was about to provide her some ether. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well. If I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne does not mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But Kyle, no buts. No buts or I'll punch you. Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. Too bad not many people in leadership positions actually understand that. You as well, Chaos Fighter? Yeah. Why do you think I run around with these weirdo scions? I always believe this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. I would be running around with these weirdo scions if I didn't need some help at some point. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. And lunch. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Bastard, go ahead. It was only like, it was like about 3 hours concert. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness could bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up to the others. Yeah, it was, I think they called themselves Rock of Ages, is the group. And they play generational music, so I think it was, last night was 60s, 70s, and 80s. Which is pretty fun. Like, most of the time I was just sitting there. Like, it was an outdoor venue, so I was sitting on the grass most of the time because I didn't have a chair. A bunch of the friends I was with had chairs and stuff, but I just sat on the grass. And then for like through the 60s and 70s sets we mostly sat down, and then when they came out with the 80s set, we were done sitting down and we kind of danced. It was fun though. It's a good group of people to go out with.